Good morning, all. Camelback Trading 2724 and the pitfuturestrading.com coming to you this Friday morning, March 6th. And I'm looking at the daily chart of the SPY ETF. And I'm showing you that for a reason. We talked yesterday about a market in a 4-day balance in the daily, right? And the bottom of that balance is 294.46 out of this 4-day balance. So now let's go to the market profile. Here's the bottom of that balance, 294.46, right? A market imbalance is a market waiting for more market generated information. Right now we're trading $2 below that. Now we still have an hour to go prior to the opening, and we have the job number coming out in about 4 minutes. So we'll see what happens and how it reacts to that. However, if we get accepted below here, you're coming out of balance after an inside day down. Very heavy volume again this morning. The volume wasn't as heavy yesterday. It was still good, but it wasn't as heavy. It did pick up in L period and then certainly in M, which is usual. So again, the big guys are not done yet. If we get accepted below here, last week's low will be your destination. So let's go over destinations for this morning prior to 8:30. So on the upside right now, your first one will be my pre-market high until we get more market generated information of $299.60. $7 higher than where we're trading right now. Then above that, we don't have anything until yesterday's low, closing the gap all the way over here at 300.01. Okay? If you're to get above that and somehow rally tremendously, you wouldn't have anything to the afternoon rally high of 304.18 from yesterday. For the downside, well, we might as well go to where we're looking right now. Your downside destination right now, right? I mean, besides yesterday's low, I had 297.57 and then 294.46, which is the bottom of that balance. I'll still give them to you right now, but right now we're below them. But we'll see what happens in the next 2 minutes, right? 294.46 is the bottom of the balance. Both daily lows I just gave you. Below that, we have 292.97, 9 wide, right here. Okay? I'm sorry. I apologize. That's up here. We're trading right at it. 292.97. Okay? Then below that, we have 288.03, which was the afternoon pullback low. That was Jay's low from the 28th. And then we have 285.54, which is last month's low. That will be your ultimate destination if we stay below this balance. Below that, we have 284.82, which is another monthly low and the bottom of our 4-month balance, right? And then 283.47 weekly low, 282.39 weekly low. But by that point, you're below that 287 critical level that I've talked about. So what's the game plan for this morning? Well, we might as well wait another minute to see. In fact, let's go to the charts. We'll go over the charts and then we'll look back at the profile to see after the job number what's going on. Right? Monthly balance. 5-month balance, not including this month. That 284.82 is the bottom of it. Last month's low. If you take that out, you're certainly going to see that. We got up to the trend line and failed. Weekly. Down as of now and inside week, unless we take out last week's low, right? I wouldn't put anything past this market. Gap is my main focus. 10 seconds to go to the job number. And then the daily, right now, 4-day balance, attempting to come out of it to the downside. We'll see what transpires there, but they're attempting to come out of it to the downside and start a new leg down to the low down there. Now, right now it came out, we're rallying a bit, but nothing much. The key for the bulls is to get this above March 2nd's low. Right now, it doesn't matter what's going on, right? And even technically, you can open below it, but come back into it, right? Balance rules. Okay, you can get to the bottom of a balance, it holds, you go back up. You get to the bottom of a balance, stretch it a bit, And now in this market with the volatility, you have to give it a little more room. So you could stretch it a little bit and come back, or you go through the bottom of balance and keep going. Those are the options, okay? So what's the game plan for this morning? Well, I'll tell you, again, with this volatility and everything else, do you really want to be a buyer or a seller at this level? I mean, if you were to get back, if you were to stretch it a little bit and come back into it and start getting acceptance, I guess you could be a buyer because you know you're out if you come back below the bottom of the 4-day balance, which is March 2nd's low. That's a call play. However, you have a huge gap. We have a huge gap and lower value. So you have to keep that in mind. So for a trade, maybe. On the flip side, if you stay below it or you come back into the bottom of the balance and get rejected, you can take a short play because, again, there is really nothing to the downside until you're 9 wide and then the bottom of last week's low. So those are two things that you can keep in mind as far as plays. But I certainly don't think it would hurt to let a period form and get market-generated information prior to making that call. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap the day and the week at 4 p.m.